Hello, today is not Wednesday, and that's why I'm here. Because Wednesday is when I get to make all kinds of excuses, but it's not Wednesday. So here goes. Got to watch a few streams in the last few days that were very interesting in the little corner, and someone actually mentioned Michael Heiser, and I was like, hey, somebody else has heard about him. If you haven't picked up his book, The Unseen Realm, I highly suggest it. And then in the stream the other day in the little corner, I also heard someone that had watched The Matrix. I'm like, hey, and finally somebody else has watched The Matrix. Kind of hard to make a reference to a movie that not a lot of people have watched, at least in my circles. So, anyways, that was kind of refreshing to see. Um, Got to watch well, a whole lot of people on the 15 and a half hour streams, but I wanted to say something real quick, I guess, and it's going to be a reference from The Matrix. And if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to watch it. So there's a point where Mr. Anderson goes from Mr. Anderson to Neo, and it all starts with the White Rabbit, right? That prompt, that suggestion came from outside Mr. Anderson, right? How does that relate to? Okay, what the heck, right? This is a movie. How does that relate to the here and the now? Well, as a metaphor, we Pentecost happened. Pentecost, right? Was a big thing. And now we have something very special, like the Holy Spirit with us at all times. So that's something unique and awesome, right? But how do we discern prompts, the suggestions, the small, still voice? How do we listen to? Can we distinguish it from not? So, anyways, have you ever seen The White Rabbit? That's a metaphor, you know. Anyways, have you been at a crossroads where you're like, what do I do now? But anyways, I don't want to make this longer than necessary. My mouth is so dry, I'm a little anxious, and I'm trying my hardest, but it's not Wednesday. But at least I can make it short, so I can start somewhere, right? And I think on Grim Grizz wall, once upon a time, I think what I saw was something that caught my attention. Well, not a lot of things caught my attention, but one of them said, "Let's protect the sacred." I mean, after all, we're supposed to be good stewards, right? And then Vander Clay, Paul Vander PDK, I saw his when he was talking to Christian Baxter on um, Yours Truly, whatever his podcast, Yours Truly podcast, I believe. And there was a few interesting things that I caught there as far as doctrine versus behavioral whoopsies, and that people tend to game the system, right? Human nature. As a metaphor, the beast systems or the world that has existed in every century that set out to conquer and to conquer. And they will also conquer your ideas and your mind as a metaphor if you let them with these restless thoughts, intrusive thoughts, crazy ideas, or crazy suggestions from friends, family, Hollywood, you name it, right? The world, it is what it is. Um, People, what did PBK say? People will be gaming the system, right? So, anyways, have you ever ran into or seen the white rabbit as a metaphor? Did you go after it as a metaphor, or, that kind of thing? And if you haven't seen the Matrix, well, I apologize. I guess this won't mean well. Yeah, there you go. Let's protect the sacred. Interesting. Right? All right. Well, that's it for now. Thanks. Till next time.